YouTube channel of Aksar Education. In this video we are going to discuss theorem number 6.2. Given statement is, if transversal intersect two parallel lines, transversal, we have already discussed transversal. What is transversal? Transversal is the line which intersect two or more lines at distinct points, that is known as transversal. So if transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angle is equal. So we are given transversal and two parallel lines, and transversal intersect two parallel lines, and whatever the alternate interior angles form, they are equal. So first we have to draw the diagram according to our given statement. So transversal and two parallel lines are given. So consider two parallel lines are L and M. L and M and N are two parallel lines, and line L is the transversal. Line L is the transversal. Clear, students? This is our transversal. So here transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angle is equal. Consider these two parallel lines, and points on lines are A, B, C, D, and these points are P, Q, R and S. Done? So now given two parallel lines M and N are there, and L is transversal, or you can say parallel lines AB and CD, and its transversal is PQ or QR or RS, or you can say line L. So here two parallel lines L, two parallel lines M and N, and its transversal is L. Two parallel line and its transversal L is there. So we know that when two parallel line and its transversal is there, alternate interior angles are formed. So here you have to prove that alternate interior angles are equal. So which are the pair of alternate interior angles? Here we can say that these four angles, these all four angles are interior angles, and these two pair of angles are alternate interior angle. So let's represent that angles by this yellow color. This angle and this angle. This pair of angle is alternate interior angle. We have to prove that these two angles are equal. And another pair of alternate interior angle is this pair of angle. This angle, and say this one is a R. This one. These two angles are alternate interior angles. Done? So you have to prove these both pair of angles are equal. So to prove, then each pair of alternate interior angle is equal. The pair of alternate interior angle is AQS angle AQS equal to angle this one QSD, and second pair BQS angle BQS equal to this one is QSC angle QSC. Done? So this you have to prove. Now third part of this theorem is proof. Now our proof will start from the given and it will end with the to prove things. What you have to prove, वहाँ पर हमारा theorem end होगा. So let's start with the given thing. Line M and N are two parallel lines, and L is transversal. Two parallel lines M and N, and its transversal is line L. Done. This is given, two parallel line and its transversal L is given. Now we have to prove that this pair of alternate interior angles of form are equal. So for that we are making the use of axiom number 6.3. So first you have to write down the axiom 6.3. So what is the statement of axiom 6.3? When transversal intersect two parallel line, when transversal intersect two parallel lines, the pair of corresponding angles, two pairs are there. The pairs of corresponding angles are always equal. Done. So when transversal intersect two parallel lines, the pair of corresponding angles are always equal. We already discussed what is corresponding angles. Done. Four pair of corresponding angles are there. This one, these two angles and pair of this angle. These angles are known as corresponding angles. So when transversal intersect two parallel lines, all corresponding angles are equal. Done. So first we will use this property, and also we have studied that when two lines intersect each other, vertically opposite angles are equal. What you have studied? Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. What is vertically opposite angle? When two lines intersect each other, two pairs of vertically opposite angles are formed. So here this pair of angle and this pair of angle are always equal. So we will use these two properties, and by using these two properties in this diagram we will derive our proof. Clear, students? So first note down this property and we will use this property in our theorem. In short, what you have to study, what you have to use? Corresponding angles are equal and vertically opposite angles are equal. So in this diagram you have to find the corresponding angles as well as vertical angles to find or to prove the result 1 and result 2. Here you have to prove these two results, result 1 and result 2. So students, here we can say that corresponding angles, so these two pair of angle, this one and this one, these two angles are corresponding angles. Yes, so this pair of angles are equal and these two angles are vertically opposite angles. So these two angles are equal. So alternatively we can say that these two pair of angles are equal. Okay, now so first corresponding angle, the pair of corresponding angle is these two angles. Angle BQR is equal to angle DRS, decision review system, DRS. So these two angles are equal. Say result number 1, and the reason is why? Because these are the pair of corresponding angles. Pair of corresponding angles are equal. That is our axiom number 6.3. Axiom means property that you have to accept without proof. So here pair of corresponding angles are equal. This is our first result. Now these two angles are vertically opposite angle. So next statement we can write angle DRS is equal to angle, this one QRC, angle QRC, angle QRC. से दिस वन एज ए रिजल्ट नंबर 2, और ये रिजल्ट कहाँ से आया? These two angles are equal, so this line L and line N intersect each other, so vertically opposite angles are formed, है ना, क्रॉस हो रहा है, so these are the vertically opposite angles and vertically opposite angles are equal. So here property, vertically opposite angles are vertically opposite angles, and we know the property of vertically opposite angles, they are always equal. So result 1 and result 2. Now we can compare result 1 and result 2. So what is the comparison? So here result 1 says that our angle BQR is equal to angle DRS, and result 2 says that angle DRS is equal to angle QRC. That's why we can say that this angle BQR is equal to angle QRC, है ना. BQR DRS इक्वल टू है और DRS हमारा QRC इक्वल टू है. इन शॉर्ट वी कैन राइट दिस BQR इज इक्वल टू QRC, and therefore we are getting result BQR is equal to angle QRC. Angle BQR is equal to angle QRC. So this is our result second, hence proved. Done. And similarly we can prove मतलब आप प्रूव कर सकते हो, और आपको ये प्रूव करना है, प्रूव रिजल्ट 1, है ना. एग्जाम में तो आपको एक ही रिजल्ट प्रूव करके दिखाना है, सेकंड रिजल्ट आपको सिमिलरली करके लिख देना है, बट प्रैक्टिस के लिए आपको ये सेकंड रिजल्ट भी प्रूव करना है. दैट इज योर होमवर्क. सिमिलरली वी कैन प्रूव एंगल AQR is equal to angle QRD. Done. Angle AQR equal to angle QRD. ये दोनों इक्वल प्रूव करने हैं, तो इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? यू हैव टू प्रूव दिस टू एंगल्स, है ना. दिस येलो एंगल, दिस एंगल एंड दिस एंगल, दिस टू एंगल्स आर कोरस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल, है ना. येलो हमने ये जो पिंक है ना वो प्रूव किया, येलो आप प्रूव कर सकते हो. दिस पेयर ऑफ एंगल्स आर corresponding angles and this pair of angles are vertically opposite angles. So this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle. So these two angles are equal. So you can prove this result number 2. That is result number 1. Clear students? So this is how you can prove pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Done? Pause the video and note it down.